Hello, my name's Steven. Welcome to my channel, Vision, Hustle, Freedom, where I talk about some of the components that go into personal growth and fulfillment in life. I just left the gym and I was thinking about what topic I wanted to do today when I was pulling out of the gym parking lot and there was a dude running that was about to cross the exit way that I was about to go to get onto the main road. And for a split second it crossed my mind that I hate running and I wouldn't want to do that. Like, running's boring to me and it's exhausting and it's just not fun. And I thought to myself for a second, wait, I go to the gym Monday through Friday most of the time, sometimes on a weekend day, and same thing. There's other people that probably think the same thing to me, about me. How does he go to the gym? I don't feel like getting up and doing that. I don't feel like it. Well, it's really important to not even think about if we feel like doing things. And it's really important to just do what needs to be done, regardless of how we feel. When I woke up this morning, I didn't feel like going to the gym. It's Monday morning. I didn't sleep well last night. There's family issues going on. There's all kinds of excuses I could think of, if I even thought to entertain them, which I don't. There's been a few videos and speeches I've watched and listened to lately that say, like David Goggins, don't negotiate with yourself. There's no need to negotiate with yourself. You either do it or you don't. You're either committed to doing what needs to be done to get the results you want to get, or you're not committed. And either way, you're going to end up reaping what you sow. And it's not easy to be committed. It's not easy to get out of bed. It's not easy to start running or get to the gym or anything like that. But you know what's way harder? Sitting around all day, every day, feeling like crap, getting overweight, and procrastinating and thinking, wow, I should be doing that. For example, I've been thinking of making YouTube videos for a long time. I've read tons of books on self-development. I've watched plenty of videos. I'm obsessed with mindset, development, setting goals, self-discipline, all of those principles, and I'm trying to get better every single day. And I think to myself, wow, I would like to make YouTube videos about it. Well, what happened? I'll be honest. I set a goal last year, at the end of last year, so basically December 31st, 2022, I told myself, this year is gonna be the year that I start making YouTube videos. So, I grabbed some stuff. I grabbed a microphone, a wireless microphone, which I'm not wearing right now because I'm in my car. And I grabbed a ring light. And this was like January, first month of the year. Okay, everybody in the first month of the year is ready to try and achieve their goals, or at least start putting things in motion. They have a fresh start to the year, and why not, right? It's just like when you go to the gym first part of the year. Everybody set their New Year's resolutions. They all want to get in shape. And then if you're somebody that goes to the gym all the time, then you know that a month or two later, it'll clear out, and the people that weren't serious, or the people that, most people just aren't gonna hang with it. Well, that's what happened to me. I got some equipment, and then some crap happened. Okay, I lost my dog, whatever. I could name off all kinds of stuff that's happened this year. Either way, I trained myself not to make excuses, and so I'm not going to make excuses, even if I have valid ones, because if I do, that becomes a habit, and I'm not in the business of doing that. I'm in the business of, I'm telling myself that I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it. So, it took me 10 months and about 6 days to finally get the courage and to just do it, to make a YouTube video. And why didn't I before? Well, there's plenty of reasons why I didn't. Mainly because I thought to myself, well, I don't have the good setup that people have. I don't know how to edit things, or wow, David Goggins' videos are way better than mine, or Eric Thomas has way better videos. Why would anybody ever want to listen to me? Well, everybody's got to start somewhere. Whether it's making YouTube videos, whether it's going to the gym, you got to start somewhere. And honestly, a lot of times your first workout's gonna suck, okay? I made my first YouTube video and I thought to myself, you know what? This might suck, but I don't care. This one right here might suck. I don't care. I'm not doing it to be the best right now. I'm doing it to hold myself accountable to what I told myself that I was gonna do. And the reason why I'm committed to doing it is because I told myself, after years of focusing on developing my mindset and growing as a person and setting goals and achieving them and overcoming challenges, moving across the country 2 or 3 times, basically starting with nothing, purchasing my first home at the age of 30, things like that. I told myself that there's other people that need to hear my message. And it's important that I get that message out there. I don't want to live and die without at least having some type of impact on other people. So I want to make this world a better place. And sure, everybody in the world is not going to watch my video. And everybody in the world that watches my video is not going to go out and do a fundraiser and run a 5K for cancer and start making their own videos and whatever. They're not all going to make huge changes. But you never know who needs some inspiration, who needs something to just lift them up for the day and to get them out of bed that morning, to get them to work that morning, to get them to the gym and to do that extra rep or the extra set. You never know who needs that, because it's hard in this world to really push yourself, and everybody just needs somebody to look to. And I want to be that presence. And I found out I can be that presence. And I don't expect everybody to watch my videos right away, or to like them, or to even get anything from them. Because first off, even though it's partly about that, most of this is about me and me setting an objective, staying true to what I said I was going to do, and challenging myself. And that's what it's all about. If you fall off, get back to it. If you miss a day at the gym that you were supposed to go to, get back to it the next day. There's no falling off and, oh, I suck and I'm just going to give up. No, get back to it. Don't beat yourself up. If you had a goal of doing 5 days and you only got there 3 days of the week, okay, well, that sucks. But make sure, even if you get mad at yourself about missing the 2 days, make sure you give credit to yourself about the 3 days. Okay? Wow, I didn't go on Thursday or Friday. Ah, damn, I failed again. I didn't hold up to it or whatever. Well, at least I went Monday through Wednesday. At least I know I can do 3 days. All right, next week I'm going to do at least 3 days and try to hit 4 or 5. And it goes for anything, not just the gym. But if you always beat yourself up for not achieving a goal or an objective that you set for yourself, you're never going to really make a lot of progress. There's a balance to be had about challenging yourself and being hard on yourself, but also giving yourself credit. If you have a micromanager that you're working for and they're always telling you the things that you did wrong and making you feel like crap about yourself, what happens? You want to quit. You want to get a different job. It's no different with your mind. If you're always scolding yourself, telling yourself you're lazy and you suck and You missed all these days without acknowledging the progress that you made. You're just going to want to quit. And there's small wins every single day. There's tiny wins. There's micro wins. And you have to think of them. You have to think of them. Okay, I didn't get up at 5 this morning like I planned to. But I got up at 5:30, and normally I wake up at 6. So, yeah, I would have liked to get up at 5 in the morning. But, hey, I still got up a half hour earlier than I normally do. All right, I'm going to get it tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, I woke up at 5:25. It was still really hard. Fine. Yeah, you didn't hit the 5 o'clock goal. You still made progress towards it. You're still putting something in motion to get to that. I strongly believe that if you can stack up the small wins, it'll make the biggest difference. And before you know it, it'll be weeks later. It'll be months later. And you're hitting that 5 a.m. wake up time easily. And you're getting to the gym 3 days easily, 4 days easily. 3 days, which was once a huge challenge for you, just becomes the bare minimum. And it becomes 4 days. The challenge was to get to 4 days. Now 4 days is the bare minimum. Then it becomes 5. And it's really important. When you set a goal, when you think of an objective, when you think of a change that you want to make, you have to start off by making small changes and working towards getting to that optimal point. Anyways, that's about all that's on my mind today. So, if you see people at the gym, you see people running, and you wonder how they do it, just remember, they don't always feel like it either, but they get up and do it. And if you don't feel like it, you can be like them and say, hey, I don't feel like it, but I'm going to get up and do it. And I guarantee you that after you do it, you're going to be glad that you did. Rest is earned. Fill your mind with positive thoughts, positive affirmations. Be very conscious and very intentional about the thoughts that you let into your mind, whether it's internal thoughts or whether it's external factors. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought.